Hey guys, Awake here, bringing you guys another melee perspective video. And this time we have the Nightmare Zikel's Apparition. Now this guy's definitely not a melee friendly fight, but once you learn some patterns and mechanics, it's actually not that bad. There are two things that you guys need to be aware of. The first one being a bleed mechanic. So whenever he hits you with one of his melee combos, he's going to apply a very nasty bleed dot on you. It deals an insane amount of damage, so make sure you bring some the yellow healing potion to get rid of that. The second one is whenever he wakes up from a stagger, or when he finishes a melee combo, he's going to take a swing at you, like what just happened. Now every once in a while he's going to jump into the middle of the room and perform a similar mechanic to the final boss in Arcanus, so make sure you just time it right, jump, and dodge the mechanic. Here we have the first intermission, pretty easy to deal with. Just wait until he creates the first save zone, get in there, wait for the explosion, then get to the second save zone. Now the first melee combo he does is actually what he did on pole. It's a 3-part attack, with the two first strikes being back to back, applying bleed, and the third one being an aerial knockup. So if you get hit by that, you get knocked up, make sure you trinket right away, because he's gonna follow that up with a downward slash, which most likely will kill you. Now this one is the other melee combo. He's gonna charge up his weapon, the weapon's gonna glow red, and he's gonna do a series of frontal attack. Third melee combo is what you guys just witnessed. It's very similar to the second one. He's gonna charge up his weapon, it's gonna glow red, but with the subtle difference that the sword is gonna be behind his neck. When that happens, he's gonna slash through you and across the room, dealing an insane amount of damage and applying bleed. So the best way to deal with that is just to get away from him. Second intermission is very similar to the first one, except there are two new save zones which you need to get to, with the last one being in the middle. Now here I actually fucked up a little bit, but fortunately I had the gladiator invulnerability skill to kind of bail me out. From this point on, it's just a repeat of all his mechanics, all his pattern. So just pay attention to his weapon, whether it's in front of him or it's behind his back, and react accordingly. I don't think this fight is too hard. And I definitely don't think you need 2700 like I am in the video to kill this guy, because my gear score is heavily inflated by some shady heroic pieces with really shady stats. So I think with optimized stats, it's definitely doable about 2400, but just to be safe, 2500. I definitely think you guys should give this a go ASAP, because once you kill this guy, you can actually buy a buy a Colossus statue in the trade shop that gives you a lot of attack. Personally, it bumped me up from 3000 to 3200, so it's a pretty significant upgrade. Anyway, that being said, good luck.